Hello student, today we are going to take our lecture number 5 of our chapter mathematical methods. In the last lecture we have studied the law of triangle law of vector addition. Now we will see law of a parallelogram. Means when we have to add two vectors, there is another geometrical method which is called law of parallelogram. Means two vectors can again be added by using the law of parallelogram. So what is that law? That is law says that if two vectors of the same type, originated from the same point are represented in magnitude and direction by the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, and the resultant vector is given in magnitude and direction by the diagonal of a parallelogram starting from the same point, represented by the diagonal which is starting from the same point. This is the statement. Now if we have taken here, this is the vector OA which is represented by the vector P, vector OB which is represented by the vector Q, and our resultant vector, that is vector OC, which is represented by the vector R. That vector R is equal to vector P plus vector Q. Now we have to find out the magnitude of vector R. To find out this magnitude of vector R, let's draw a perpendicular from C to OA which is meet at point D. We have drawn a perpendicular from C to OA which is meet at point D, which is making an angle theta with the OA. Now in triangle ODC, we by the theorem of Pythagoras, this OC square is equal to OD square plus DC square. Again this OD square will be OP OA plus AD. So it is OA plus AD square plus DC square. Now using the formula A plus B square, that is A square plus B square plus twice AB, we get OC square is equal to OA square plus AD square plus 2OA into AD plus DC square. Now in triangle ADC, now in right angle triangle ADC, by the theorem of Pythagoras, this AC square is equal to AD square plus DC square. Now putting this value of AC square into this equation, we will get OC square is equal to OA square plus AC square. From this AD square plus DC square will be AC square plus 2OA into OD. 2OA into AD. Now also we know that vector OA is equal to vector P, vector OB is equal to vector AC. This vector OB is equal to vector AC which is equal to vector Q. Why? Because this is the parallelogram and the adjacent sides are equal. In parallelogram, adjacent sides are equal, and OC is the resultant vector which is shown by the vector R. Now in triangle ADC, this cos theta is equal to AD upon AC, that is cos theta is equal to adjacent sides upon the opposite side. That AD upon AC, that is adjacent upon its hypotenuse, and this AD is equal to AC into cos theta. Our AC is, this AC represents, this AC is the vector Q, so it is Q into cos theta. We have to put this value into the equation number 1. Then it will be OC square is our R square is equal to OA square is our P, that is P square, plus AC is our Q, that is Q square, plus 2 OA is again P, and AD is our Q cos theta. So it is R square is equal to P square plus Q square plus 2 PQ into cos theta. Now magnitude, and this is the magnitude of resultant vector R. It is the magnitude of resultant vector R, and it can also be written as vector R is equal to under root of P square plus Q square plus 2 PQ cos theta. P square plus Q square plus 2 PQ into cos theta. It can be also be written as. Now this is the magnitude of the resultant vector R. Now if we have to find out the direction of resultant vector R, to find out the direction of resultant vector R, first find out the angle alpha. This angle alpha which is made by the vector R and vector P. Alpha which is made by the vector R and vector P. Now in triangle ODC, in triangle ODC that tan alpha is equal to DC upon your OD. DC upon OD. DC is the opposite side and OD is your hypotenuse. So it is opposite upon adjacent side. Opposite upon adjacent side. Again OD is equal to OA plus AD. OA plus AD. OA plus AD. So from triangle ODC, sin theta will be DC upon AC. DC upon AC. DC is your opposite side and AC is your hypotenuse. So it is DC upon AC. That DC is equal to AC into sin theta. AC is the Q. So DC is equal to Q into sin theta. Also AD we have to already find out. AD we have already find out that AD is equal to Q cos theta. Now put this value into the equation number 2 and OA is equal to vector P. Then tan alpha is equal to DC is our Q sin theta upon OD. OD is the OA plus AD. OA we have find out, that is vector P, plus AD. AD is your Q cos theta. So P plus Q cos theta. So tan alpha is equal to Q into sin theta upon P plus Q into cos theta, and alpha is equal to tan inverse Q sin theta upon P plus Q cos theta, and this is the direction of your resultant vector R. This is the direction of resultant vector R, and if again we can find out the vector B, that is the angle made B by the resultant vector R and the vector Q. We can also find out the angle beta which is made by the resultant vector R and vector Q by which will be by the same procedure, which will be given by beta is equal to tan inverse P sin theta upon Q plus P cos theta. P sin theta upon Q plus P cos theta. Okay, in this way. तर याच्यामध्ये आपल्याला काय लक्षात ठेवायचं आहे, हे जे स्टेटमेंट आहे हे तुम्हाला पाठ करायचं आहे. नंतर याचं मॅग्निट्यूड काढायचं, मॅग्निट्यूड ऑफ द रिझल्टंट वेक्टर आर अँड डायरेक्शन ऑफ द रिझल्टंट वेक्टर आर. दिस इज द होल इज द लॉ ऑफ अ पॅरलेलोग्राम ऑफ वेक्टर्स. ओके, याच्यातलं काही नाही समजलं तर आपल्या डिस्कशन सेक्शनमध्ये तुम्ही विचारू शकता. थँक्यू.